honor to have the Prime Minister with us, and we'll be in the cabinet room in a little while, and we'll see you there too. Thank you.
Thank you, press. Head out this door. Thank you. Thank you, press.
Mr. Prime Minister, it's an honor to have you here before our cabinet, which I hope in years to come will be thought of one of the great cabinets in the history of the United States. We just spent a few minutes speaking in the Oval Office and learning and giving each other ideas. One of the things I did ask is, why did President Obama sign that agreement with Iran? Because nobody's been able to figure that one out. But maybe someday we'll be able to figure it out. I want to thank you very much for being here. Great respect for you. I know you're working very hard, and General Mattis and General McMaster and Rex Tillerson have all been telling me that you're doing a job. It's not an easy job. It's a very tough job. Your soldiers are fighting hard. I know Mosul is moving along, but Mosul was ours until we left. So perhaps we shouldn't have gone in, and certainly we shouldn't have left. We should never, ever have left. And the vacuum was created, and we discussed what happened. But we'll spend a lot of time with you, with your group, and thank you all very much for being here. We appreciate it. And we will figure something out. Our main thrust is we have to get rid of ISIS. We're going to get rid of ISIS. It will happen. It's happening right now. General Mattis and his team have done an incredible job. A lot of things are different than they were even 5 or 6 weeks ago. We've been here a short while, and people have said they've never seen such a difference. So we are with you, and again, thank you very much for being with us.
Excuse me, I speak in English.
Yes, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
تو حیف از ما دوری با چشمای مثل اهو دل من میبوری از روزی که دیدمت از تدعی یادم دمون نگاهی اول دل به تو دادم عاشقت از تون به حد و اندازه چشمای آهو مرا یادت مندازه مرا هر چیزی زیبا حسن صورت تو داره آوازه
پیشم نمیایی FBI Director James Comey for the first time publicly confirming that the FBI is investigating alleged links between Russia and associates of the Trump campaign, an investigation that began last July.
The FBI, as part of our counterintelligence mission, is investigating the Russian government's efforts to interfere in the 2016 presidential election. And that includes investigating the nature of any links between individuals associated with the Trump campaign and the Russian government, and whether there was any coordination between the campaign and Russia's efforts.
In a rebuke to the president, Comey said there is no evidence to support the president's claim that former President Obama had, quote, wires tapped inside Trump Tower.
I have no information that supports those tweets, and we have looked carefully inside the FBI. The Department of Justice has asked me to share with you that the answer is the same for the Department of Justice and all its components.
The head of the NSA, Admiral Mike Rogers, also denying a report repeated by the White House that the Obama administration asked British intelligence to spy on the Trump campaign.
Did you ever request that your counterparts in GCHQ should wiretap Mr. Trump on behalf of President Obama?
No, sir, nor would I. That would be expressly against the construct of the Five Eyes Agreement that's been in place for decades.
Republicans avoided asking about Trump's wiretapping claims, instead focusing on whether laws were broken and reporting about ousted National Security Advisor Michael Flynn's conversations with the Russian ambassador that were caught on surveillance.
Do you know whether Director Clapper knew the name of the U.S. citizen that appeared in the New York Times and Washington Post?
I can't say in this forum.
Would Director Brennan have access to an unmasked U.S. citizen's name?
In some circumstances, yes.
Congressman Trey Gowdy providing no evidence to back up his claims. Republicans wanting to deflect details regarding the investigation and to potential collusion between Trump associates and Russia, insisting there was a real crime in the leaks to the press.
Some of that may rise to the level of a crime. Some of it does not rise to the level of a crime. One thing you and I agree on is the felonious dissemination of classified material most definitely is a crime.
Democrats zeroed in on the Russia investigation, from the beginning laying out a circumstantial argument about what they believe may have transpired.
It wasn't simply that the Russians had a negative preference against Secretary Clinton. They also had a positive preference for Donald Trump. Isn't that correct?
Correct.
Would they have a preference for a candidate who expressed open admiration for Putin? The Putin regime has a long history of aggressive actions against other countries.
As accusations against Russia echoed through Washington, on the streets of Moscow, few even knew it was happening. I found out from you, this man said. I think Russia will still be in first place despite the US, this woman tells me. The hearing comes at a time when Russian euphoria over Trump's election has all but fizzled out. And that is partly because of these investigations. Russia has realized that far from a potential ally, it is now politically toxic for Trump.
Quite unexpectedly, we faced a situation when Russia all of a sudden became, let's say, a nightmare for the United States.
The Kremlin has distanced itself, calling this anti-Russian hysteria, saying they were too busy with their own work to follow the hearing. Sergei Karaganov has advised Russian governments since the Cold War. What do you think was going on inside the Kremlin today?
In Kremlin, they are preparing for our own elections, which are 1,000 times more important thing than the Trump elections. We have a lot of sympathy towards our American, hopefully friends, because the whole debate is unbelievably humiliating for America.
The Russian media stayed mostly quiet on the hearing Monday. The editor-in-chief of Kremlin-funded English-language channel RT saying it was, quote, like a spy movie from the 1970s. Sergei Strokhin is a political columnist for Russian newspaper Kommersant.
Just to repeat those accusations, which are well known for Russian publics and which were downplayed by Russian officials, this is seen as a futile exercise.
People are bored. At first it was exhilarating. People felt interested, proud, but now it's boring. It's boring and stupid.
شب گذشته شیخ جابر احمد الصباح امیر کویت برای سفری 2 روزه وارد آنکارا پایتخت ترکیه شد. آقای اردوغان رئیس جمهور ترکیه شخصاً به استقبال او در فرودگاه رفت تا نشان دهد برای روابط دو کشور و گسترش آن اهمیت زیادی قائل است. در سفر 2 روزه امیر کویت به ترکیه قرار است توافقنامه‌های مختلفی در حوزه‌های تجاری، اقتصادی و نظامی میان دو کشور امضا شود. وزارت دفاع روسیه روز گذشته طی بیانیه اخبار برخی رسانه‌ها درباره استقرار پایگاه نظامی جدید روسیه در شهر افرین در شمال سوریه را تکذیب کرده. خبری که البته از سوی نیروهای یپگ منتشر شده بود و مدعی همکاری نظامی روس‌ها با نیروهای کر سوری شده بود. با این حال تا اینجای کار روس‌ها منکر این موضوع شدند و گفتند هیچ برنامه‌ای برای استقرار پایگاه‌های نظامی جدید در خاک سوریه ندارند و پایگاه مذکور هم صرفاً برای رتق و فتق امور صلح‌جویانه در این منطقه است. این خبر در ترکیه البته با حساسیت‌های زیادی دنبال می‌شود، چرا که اگر چنین ادعایی صحت داشته باشد به هیچ وجه خوشایند ترکیه نخواهد بود. روزنامه حریت در این باره می‌نویسد یپگ می‌گوید شعبه روسیه است. مولود چاوشوغلو وزیر امور خارجه ترکیه برای شرکت در نشست وزرای خارجه کشورهای عضو ائتلاف ضد داعش در واشنگتن امروز راهی امریکا می شود. وزارت خارجه ترکیه در بیانیه اعلام کرده که سفر وزیر امور خارجه این کشور به منظور هماهنگی در مورد عملیات‌های پیشرو بر علیه داعش است. روزنامه یعنی شفق بدون نام بردن از کشور خاصی می نویسد عراق 14 سال است که اشغال شده است. و اما آقای رجب طیب اردوغان رئیس جمهور ترکیه دیروز گفت مخالفان و یا به تعبیر بهتر و به گفته او مخالفان داخلی ترکیه تاکنون 7 بار طعم شکست را چشیدند و روز 16 آپریل 8مین شکست خود را نیز تجربه خواهند کرد. آنچه که آقای اردوغان به آن اشاره دارد رقابت‌های انتخاباتی در طی 3 سال گذشته است که جملگی با پیروزی حزب عدالت و توسعه همراه بوده. اما در طرف مقابل تیتر روزنامه منتقد جمهوریت هم قابل تأمل و توجه است. ما سوختیم، شما نسوزید. در واقع این تیتر نقل قول از یک وکیل زندانی در جمهوری آذربایجان و از مخالفان الهام علیوف است که خطاب به مردم ترکیه میگوید ما قدرت را به یک نفر واگذار کردیم و سوختیم، اما شما مرتکب چنین اشتباهی نشوید. بینالی یلدریم نخست وزیر ترکیه در پیامی فرارسیدن نوروز را تبریک گفت. البته مخاطب تبریک او بیشتر شهروندان کرد در داخل ترکیه است، به ویژه در مناطق جنوب و جنوب این کشور. آقای یلدریم در این پیام البته به طور ضمنی بار دیگر فعالیت‌های PKK را مورد نکوهش قرار داد و گفت برخلاف کسانی که در هنگام زنده شدن خاک برای خشونت و نفرت تلاش می‌کنند، باید با همبستگی در مقابل تروریسم بایستیم. آقای اردوغان رئیس جمهور هم در پیامی فرارسیدن نوروز را شادباش گفته. روزنامه ملیت به نقل از مولود چاوشوغلو وزیر خارجه می نویسد برای جلوگیری از مهاجرت‌های غیرقانونی در سیاست‌های صدور ویزا بازنگری خواهیم کرد. اما مراسم نوروز در مناطق کردنشین ترکیه هر ساله با شور و حرارت خاص خود برگزار می شود. اگرچه از 2 سال پیش با شکسته شدن آتشبس میان PKK و دولت ترکیه این مراسم هم متأثر از شرایط موجود شده، اما این رسم کهن هنوز در میان کردان دیاربکر پابرجاست. پایان این قسمت از برنامه تصاویری است از مراسم نوروز در این استان کردنشین ترکیه.